Fellas, stop simping over girls.
What do you mean?
I didn't finish. Stop simping over girls that don't do anything for you. They barely respond to you. They treat you like your last option. Yes, simp over girls if she's the right one. If she's loyal, if she's caring, if she updates you on what she's doing. But let me tell you something. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna find this girl. This girl is a imaginary creature. You'll only find her in your dreams.
What's up, YouTube? I got my Get Fit fam. It's your boy Allende back with another video. And this one is called How to Stop Simping. So, guys, I want to let you know how easy it is to make sure that you keep yourself in check when you're around a girl that you like, that is good at draining dudes of their resources because they be playing nice guy. And chicks know how to extract, once they identify, Mr. Nice Guy has arrived in the building and he is there being nice. And, these chicks be dry begging like a mug nowadays, so they love a nice guy because they don't got a dry bag. They can get you to offer stuff. All right, so real simple concept, guys. Like, there's all these different services out there that you can get, and then they're on like a meter, right? There's some kind of meter. Like even when you go park, it's like how long you've been parked. It's X amount for 2 hours, X amount for 4 hours. Blase for the overnight parking, right? Well, the thing is that guys, especially guys that are pretty functional, successful, high performing, they're usually good at like counting and keeping track of inventory, in and out, tracking resources, time, energy, money. And, how many hours was this class? How much did I have to put into getting this degree or this certification or whatever, right? But somehow when it comes to the whammons, all of a sudden, bro, dude's meter don't be working no more. And before you know it, you done spent how much time with this broad that you like, doesn't really like you like that. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen any evidence of that yet. But you spent your time, which is probably one of your most valuable resources, if not the most valuable one, right? And then sometimes you're spending money and you're doing all these little small gestures that don't seem like a big deal. Oh, I'll take care of the Uber, don't worry. And I'll take care of your food or whatever. Next thing you know. Yeah, man. So I think it's really easy if guys just start implementing an internal meter. And that meter is not just for your time, but it very much so is. But it's also for all the things that you can quantify that you give to others, primarily women, right? So any type of effort of yours, energy of yours that could be considered a resource that could be counted. Like, oh man, I spent $16 on her food yesterday, and today I spent $23 on her food. Hey, that's a measurable resource, right? It's like, hey man, I hung out with her for 47 minutes, on her break or whatever. Well, she talked to me about all her shit. Well, it's 47 minutes you could have been getting paid for. Could have been doing something important, productive, right? So all of these metrics should be taken into account, and you need to already have, because I'm not going to tell you, who am I to tell you what the limit is on these resources for you or how much they're worth to you. So that's not the point of me telling you that. It's the point of me telling you to at least have a system that you use to, police and protect your time and your resources, right? And this works even when you're not in the friend zone, which I don't suggest you be in at all. But if you're going to be there, keep a meter, like I'm telling you. That way you can have your own limits and say, oh, no, I'm over 25 minutes with her for today. Nope, no more than 25 minutes a day listening to her bullshit. I'm out. I'm about my business. She going to have to bust some coochie. All right? So that's the thing. That way you don't slip too far away. Because some of you guys, I can't tell you to give up completely. I can't tell you, hey, man, she ain't smashing. She ain't banging you. Leave her alone. Stop talking to her. You ain't going to listen. You're going to talk to her anyway. So, this is the last resort that I can get you to implement to protect yourself. At least have a cutoff time. And you get to decide what that cutoff time is. I'm not telling you, how long or how much money or how much whatever it is. That part is not my business. But please, Put a goddamn limit on it ahead of time and stick to it. All right, that protects yourself. You don't go over anything that you're not comfortable with. That way you won't whine and be crying later talking about she got you. And I want you to take this way of thinking into every scenario. So, for example, if you're going on a date with the chick actually is cool. She want to go on a date with you or whatever. So it's like, all right, cool. All right, already have all these things in your head. Like, I'm only willing to spend X amount. That's my budget. I'm only willing to spend this amount of time out with her. That's my budget. You know, I'm only willing to do this, whatever. That's my budget. That's it. I'm not going to pass it. I promise you, I'm giving you super sly game for you guys who are learning to develop the confidence of when to say no, when to put your foot down, you know, how to plan and orchestrate and all this other stuff. Stop responding to women. Stop just going out there and hoping for the best, and whatever happens, you try to adjust to it in the moment. No, man, go with a plan. Keep track of things. If she passes your budget, you got to say, Erks. Nope, that's enough for tonight. I'm going to peel it back no matter what. Now, if it's on her now to convince you, to incentivize you, hey, that's just the benefit of this type of shit. But you got to have a halt. You got to have an emergency brake, right? So you're going on a date, have the emergency brake with all of these things. How much money you're going to spend, how much time you're going to spend. If you're like giving her multiple options, like, hey, you want to do this, or this, or you want to see this movie, or this movie. The point is there's a limitation there. When you're deciding what restaurant to eat at, you say, hey, babe, do you want to eat at this place, or this place? I'm dead ass serious, dude. This is how you deal with chicks, bro. This is how you navigate it. I'm telling you right now. Stay in the driver's seat, stay in the lead. I'm giving you a whole bunch of jewels on how you do this. A lot of you who do deal with chicks will know that they never know what they want to eat. And guys are like, oh, I don't know what to do with that. Oh, they never know what they eat. It's so frustrating. Bro, I just told you what to do. It's simple. You go to them with 3 options. You say you picking this place, or this place. And you do that with everything. You go into the movies, you want to watch this movie, or this movie. I'm dead ass serious, bro. You deciding what you're doing for Thanksgiving. We going to my family's place, your family's place, or we going to a friend's. Like, everything you do, you give it to them in 3s, man. And you know what I'm saying? And if you know your chick like you're supposed to know your chick, you already know which one she gonna pick because you know your chick. So yeah, it's very important. Have a limitation for all of your resources. Same thing with time. If you're like, hey, I'm going on a date with this chick, and know what you want to do. You want to go hang out, spend some time, break some ice with her. You know what I'm saying? Get her a little comfortable, get to know her. Or you trying to bring her back home, trying to beat. You trying to bring her to a hotel. You trying to go back to her place. The point is, know what you're trying to do. Have the plan and work according to that. And if that should only take you 4 hours, then that's your limit is 4 hours, bro. If you can't crack the code within 4 hours, you need to get, hey, come on, that's enough. Come on, get out of here. Because if not, you're going to end up playing yourself, wasting more time, energy, and effort. If it was going to happen, if she wanted it to happen, it would have happened already, bro. Right? And what happens is when you give yourself that shot clock, I guarantee you perform better. You're like, oh, shit, man. Andy just told me to pick a time. I picked 3 hours. I got 3 hours to close the deal, man. Let me say the thing to her. Let me say the thing and see what she say. She either with it or she ain't with it. If she ain't with it, I'm going to take a nap. If she is with it, I'm going to beat out her back. You see? Win-win when you plan your own stuff. All right? So just giving you guys some tips on how not to simp. Because a lot of guys be asking me that straight up. Like in the console, they be like me, I ain't gonna stop simping. You know, God bless you guys. I'm trying to, not trying to make fun of you, but it is funny though. How do I just, before I know it, I turn around. It's like, I'm sipping again, ain't I? It's like, yeah, it's true. It happens. It sneaks up on you, especially when it's a habit. You're used to simping. It's like first nature to you, simping. So create these new systems, these new habits, and they protect you. That's the whole point. You install them to protect you, so you don't got to keep thinking about it every individual time. I promise you're going to thank me later. You're going to be like, yo, this guy is amazing, bro. I never thought it was this simple. Exactly. Create your own criteria or whatever, and now you have rules to go play. Think about it. Every game that you want to go and enjoy and you want to go win has to have rules. Something that you're trying to accomplish in the game, and a point system, right? And rules, right? And a penalty system. So yeah, there you go, guys. Create the structure to how you want to move, and you just stick to it. It's like they used to say back in the day, I ain't got nothing but my word and my balls, and I ain't going to break them for nobody. So create some words and balls and don't break them, guys. All right, we up out of here. Stop simping. Peace.
Shout out Authentic Alphas. Like and subscribe.
For the boys, leave a like and leave a comment on Authentic Alphas. Hit that bell.